9 weather forecast.
Well, I hope you had a great Monday. Certainly a big difference from this weekend where we had those cloud-free skies today. They're starting to move back in thanks to that coastal storm, which we've been watching. But overall, we're expecting skies to stay partly cloudy overnight. Notice that, late tonight, early tomorrow morning, we can't rule out a few stray showers that try to make their way into the region. We'll look at that in a second. But I did want to note that tonight, not going to be as cool as the past couple of days. In fact, when you step outside today, you can almost feel it's a bit more muggy that's out there. And that's thanks to this low that's spinning out here. You get those counterclockwise winds around that, kind of pushes some of the clouds our way, occasional showers, and certainly some of that water in the atmosphere. So there's the clouds we've been seeing today. All the steadier rain staying off the coast right there. Pretty much the outer banks picking up some of the outer bands from that, but the heavy rain just a few hundred miles off the coast. And what will end up happening with this low, it's going to move toward the north, bringing rain, spreading it northward into the eastern shore of Virginia. But every once in a while, we're going to get some of these bands of showers that try to make their way back into central Virginia and Southside Virginia. But every once in a while, we may even get a couple of those that try to sneak in to places like the Roanoke Valley, maybe along and east of the Blue Ridge too. So note the totals, about 2 inches out towards Virginia Beach, about an inch as you head towards that I-95 corridor, and then the amounts really drop off as we get into our region. So I don't want you to think this is going to be a widespread rain event. It's not going to be flood concerns, nothing like that. But tomorrow, even into early Wednesday, we could see that chance of some scattered showers that make their way on in. Again, just make sure you take your umbrellas with you tomorrow if you're going to be out and about, but you can quickly see those move out. The other thing we're keeping an eye on is this tropical wave, which came off the coast of Africa over the weekend. This one now has a high probability of development, and you notice that as right now, it makes its way a little bit closer to the Caribbean in the coming days. There is a chance, a high chance, that this could become Gabrielle, which would be our next named tropical system. It's been a really quiet stretch of weather, so now things could be ramping up again. At this point, it looks like it should stay a little bit farther to the south of us, but again, this would still be about a week away of any impacts to our region. So tonight, expecting those lows only into the 50s and 60s, maybe a stray shower late tonight, especially across the south side and central Virginia. And then tomorrow, it's going to be a very cool day. Those highs only in the 60s and 70s, thanks to those clouds and occasional showers that will start to move back in. So again, don't expect a lot of sunshine over the next couple of days. Wednesday, we may see some move in late in the day in terms of sun. And then by Thursday, Friday, we are back into the 80s once again before the next cold front comes in on Sunday. That's going to cool us back down again for next week. Right now, we're in the top 5 coolest Septembers.
Wow.
If the month were to end today. So we're keeping, this could be month 2 of below average weather.
Yeah, but it's nice to see some of those rain chances increasing because we really need it.
We need it for, late season crops. Also, the fire danger
is
pretty high too.
Yes.
So be careful if you've got those fire pits.
All right, Brent.